But without further ado, we have Suns, Mercury and Valley Suns owner Mat Ishbia joining us. Matt, it's great to see you. New season for Phoenix Suns basketball. You have a new head coach, several new players. What is the goal, getting right into it? What's the goal for this season?
First off, we're going to hopefully have a great season all the way across the board, from fan experience, all the aspects. But the truth is, we want to get better every day and compete for a championship, right? We want to compete at the highest level. And I think Coach Bud, all the players, Josh, James, everyone's aligned with the mentality of we got to get better every day. We love our team. We love the guys. We love the coaches. We think we made some great change over the summer. We thought it was a fantastic summer. But now we got to go out there and compete. Now we got to go out there and show it. And then, talk's cheap. So let's start competing and start doing it. And that starts tomorrow at practice. And it's already started because of the open gyms and all the work they've been putting in.
You mentioned how impressed you've been with Coach Bud since he's taken over, and especially developing those relationships with the players. What have you seen over the past month? Because James Jones was talking about all the sweat that's going on in that practice facility already with some of these pickup games.
Yeah, it's just that they're all in. The guys are in. Everyone's excited about it. There's a joy out there. They're working hard. There's structure and leadership coming from the coaching staff, not just the head coach, but the assistant coaches. The front office is aligned. We've made some changes there. We've got people everyone's bought into the same goals, same strategy, same work ethic, same mentality. And it's been fun to see already. And now obviously we'll see it in practice tomorrow. But, seeing it when it's optional and they don't have to be there like they were the last couple weeks, that's a great sign to see what we're going to do. But now it's got to translate, and we're working on that.
Training camp is upon us, and then the preseason. At the second game of the preseason, the Suns are playing at Michigan State. I have to ask that, just being able to go back, see your team being played at your alma mater and where you started your career. How did that kind of come about, getting that game there?
Yeah, no, we're really excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We played in Detroit last year in a preseason game, so got everyone to be able to be there together and do some cool things in Michigan and see my world a little bit. But going to Breslin Center, and Coach Izzo's going to be there, and the Michigan State basketball team and that organization, it's really cool. And also for Devin Booker, he grew up not far from there as well. And so I think it's really cool on a college campus to see the Phoenix Suns, playing as Detroit Pistons. So we appreciate the Pistons wanting to do it there and being open to that, and really making it a special day for our whole organization, and obviously me included.
Obviously been a very busy summer. You were in Paris watching the Olympics too. What was your summer highlight?
Well, it's pretty cool to see, my summer highlight, obviously seeing the five of them, the women and men, win the gold medal was really pretty cool. But also I can't not mention the WNBA All-Star Game. And that weekend, it was really special for all the women in the league, but also our players in our organization. And so those were two really big highlights of the summer, on top of, getting Coach Bud and then Tyus and Mason and some of these guys to join, of course, Monte, and, even getting our guys to stay with us. That's another thing that I think we didn't talk about enough is, Grayson obviously did it at the end of last year, but Royce could have went elsewhere. People want Royce O'Neal. He's a great player. Bull and Josh and even Damian, these guys that even didn't play last year, they wanted to stay here. And so that's really the highlight of the summer, is that everyone wanted to be part of it. The Phoenix Suns, we made some really great changes. We hope we're going to be better than we were last year. We had a good season last year, but not to where we want to be, and now we're going to compete at a higher level.
And I'm sure I don't know if you know this, but you are the only owner to have 5 players in the same sport compete in the Olympics. Hearing that, how does that feel for you?
Well, I think it feels great. I think it's more a tribute to, our great GMs and great, CEO and coaches and great players that they've done it. And also our fans, people want to be here, because obviously people like Kalia Copper wanted to come to be here and be part of our organization. Kevin Durant and Booker's obviously been here his whole career, but Diana and BG want to stay another season and play. I think that's a tribute to our whole organization. But for me, it was really special to be able to go out there and support them, show love to them, and see them win a gold. I've never been to the Olympics in my life, and so being able to see that was really, really special and cool.
So the headquarters Player 15 group, you were Player 15. You walked on at Michigan State. So that's always been really important to you. When you look at this Suns roster right now, who's coming up, who's going to be developed that you're excited to see?
Well, I really like this year that we have a crew of young guys that are going to develop. Bull is still pretty young, if you realize that how young Bull is. But Bull, and then Ryan and Oso, right? Then you got Jalen on the two-way, and then Colin Gillespie and Ty Washington. But Colin, he's been in the league and done really well. But we have some young development players that I think are going to contribute this year. But I actually think, the nice thing is they're under contract for hopefully a couple years going, and they can get better every day and contribute. So I think bringing that young energy with obviously our veteran core guys coming back, I think it's going to be really special. And with a great leader and coach, I feel great about it.
Yeah, one thing that we saw this offseason, Kevin Durant working out with Ryan Dunn, them going one-on-one. What have you kind of seen from that leadership? And like you said, the veterans mentoring the young guys and bringing them up.
Yeah, well, Kevin is, I mean, one of the top players of all time, right? And so for Ryan Dunn or any human being to be able to work out with him, you're going to get better just being in the gym with that guy and seeing the level and the pace that Kevin Durant or Devin Booker work at. And having these young guys, they're like, okay, this is how the pros, the best, do it. And so Kevin's been great. He's been more vocal with those things. He helped. I know Bull worked with him and Dunn, and he wants to work out every day. And so getting people around him, he's just an ultimate winner, and he's going to make those guys better, and not only for this year but for their career.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about your summer highlight, the WNBA All-Star Game. It's only a couple of years away before you guys will be hosting the NBA All-Star Game. So you set the bar pretty darn high.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great team effort by everyone in Player 15 group, the Phoenix Suns, Phoenix Mercury. Everyone did a great job making it. But now we get the Suns to get to host the All-Star Game in 2027. So we're definitely excited about that. We're going to be at the All-Star Games this year, seeing what the teams are doing great and how we can make it even better and make it, put our stamp on it like hopefully we did in the WNBA.
Great.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We always appreciate it. We'll be seeing you tomorrow at the start of training camp. We're really looking forward to it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Appreciate you guys.
Of course.
Thanks,
Great
Matt.
to see
Thank
you
you.
again.
Great to see you.